Hey everybody, I'm back. Alden plays Civilization 6. Rise and Fall continues with our Chandragupta of India playthrough here. We are beating up on America. We just took the capital very recently. We're going to be going after Charleston. Charleston in charge over here. We're making friends with city-states wherever we can here. That's our goal. We still want to train a quadrireme for Grenada. And we should be able to declare a war of territorial expansion against our buddy Samaria at some point. Although he is our friend right now, so I kind of want to just clear up all these things. But he's our primary threat as far as science goes. But we could probably catch up to him at this point. And, you know, if we catch up to him in science, I'm not as worried about dealing with him later. But he is a threat. You know, he's got all these bad boy ziggurats getting him that massive science advantage. Excuse me. Oh. Dude, our Varu are kicking butt. We can make knights now, though. I probably should be doing that in some cities here. Just thinking out loud. We're building Kilwa. Kisawani, because it gets us some envoys, it gets us better things from being suzerain of places, which, if you remember from the beginning of this, our goal here is to become, you know, friends with all of these. We want to become suzerain, I mean, overall, but that's our goal. And getting 3 envoys is going to help us out a good bit with that. No doubt about it. Somebody should probably be stationed in here for the time being. Alright, buddy Varu. You guys are good. I like you. You've done good, solid work for the Indian people here. Specifically for your boy Chandragupta. You've done a good job. Alright, so let's get this thing rolling. How about that, guys? Builder? Dude, I want Niter. We don't have any in our territory, unfortunately, and it's right on the edge in like an annoying spot. That's okay though. What's our housing situation like over here? 8 of 8, so we could use our stepwell here to give us a little leeway there. Now it's at 8 of 9. We should be making use of stepwells more often, I think, than I am. At least for expanding housing. Always to give myself like a buffer if I can. I should probably build a stepwell or 2.
If I were again beginning my
Unless something else makes more sense. Like a granary is quick and easy, quick and dirty. We should be getting those, obviously, wherever we can. Alright, nice job, Varu, making that kill a lot easier to deal with. Let's go ahead. Surround the city here. How about our boy up here? Well, we'll get you into some action over here. Charleston, walls. Ain't no thing. We should probably pillage this for your welfare, my friend. Hey, you just chill here. So, America is under siege and they present seemingly no threat. They've got the Petra over here. That's kind of cool. I'm down with this. All right, let's see. Rice. What's Rome's situation like over here? 7 of 11. Okay, so they don't really need anything special. Let's go ahead and give them some more size, and let's get this bananas improved. I think. How about that? What do you guys think about that? We brought friends over here to Calcutta. He's got 5 charges still. Let's chop this. And then we'll improve this bananas. And then I guess we probably should leave this. We might chop this wheat over here. Just for some growth. Rome, my dude. I feel like Rome should have maybe some entertainment. Do we have entertainment around here? Did you build an entertainment district somewhere? I'm just doing a little ocular pat down over here of the area. I don't think we did. Oh, is this, what is this? This is commercial. Alright, let's build one up here probably. Somewhere. Rome liked the Colosseum, you know, so that was my thought process here. It was like, oh yeah, what if we were to have some entertainment? Entertain the people here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we could drop it there. I think I'm gonna put it here though. Actually, quick question. Is the Colosseum still available? It is. We could have the Colosseum in Rome. I don't expect that to be an achievement, but I also wouldn't be surprised if it was. That's not the right thing. You know how it is. So I'm gonna maybe drop the Colosseum right there if I can get away with it. So go to Washington over here. So we're going to try to update our military with knights, I think. We probably should start building heavy chariots where we can and then pay to upgrade them. That seems like a reasonable course of action. Maybe. I like getting a little mix of these. I don't normally make a whole lot of these special buildings, but I feel like I'm wasting it if I don't have it. I mean, getting the extra culture is no joke. You want a high culture, you want a high science. In most war games here, with like, you know, the ones where I'm going heavy conflict, I feel like,
but doesn't have to take the civil service examination.
Obviously science helps us get to the more advanced stuff, but I feel like a lot of the stuff enabled from the civic tree helps us out actually more for getting through the game than the science side of things. I don't know if that's 100% true or not, but it, you know, there are times where it feels that way. Are we still building a bunch of walls right now, is the question. We're building a wall there, which is nearly done. We need a wall in New York. And then, no, so we'll probably just drop limes for the time being. What do we want in its place? How about some reduced maintenance costs? Seems appropriate for our current situation here. And serfdom and natural philosophy have been doing us a solid over here. We're gonna keep them. Let's go fix this up. How about that? Is this our general? Our next general? It is, and he is of medieval and Renaissance era land units. How much longer can we use our friend here? Because he applies to Hannibal. You apply to classical and medieval era units, which means all of this stuff over here is still being benefited by you, which is nice. But once we get up to, I mean, he's still gonna be good for a while, I think. Because I think we're still at medieval units. If we bring knights, they're medieval, right? Let's just double check this. Medieval era heavy cav, yeah. That's something that I, for some reason, can't like easily maintain in my mind. Which ones are from which era, you know? It's just something that like I've had problems maintaining for some reason. But luckily, you get that handy civilopedia up there. It's quick. We can ask a question and answer it ourselves pretty easily. Eh? So thank you, civilopedia. Leg denim. Go ahead and get your workshop, dude. Nice job on the industrial zone there. Well played. Alright, we need to get another builder here. Or maybe we don't. We need to get some step wells in here, I think. Let's see. Let's get your plantation. We need a little bit of step well action over there because we're about at the cap at least. We're not directly at the cap yet. And you need some growth, so let's start with a granary. You're like really suffering from a lack of, well, productivity would be your main thing I think over here, but I don't know, I'm just trying to really figure out what I want from them. I think we'll just go with a commercial district here. Let's put it... You can buy all the way up here? That's kind of silly. Well, let's just put it out here. And Timur. Let's move you over. We don't need you both at the lineup here since the one is covering pretty much everything right now. But there's no harm in having another one. We can branch out a little more than we otherwise would. But in general, our guys are within the, like, 2 radius of, you know, his buff area. It's not really that difficult to maintain. Alright, so we're gonna go over here, see what's up. Does that mean, did we lose our, it looks like we lost our movement bonus, so maybe we should make friends with America again. Just trying to imagine what we should do here. Alright, so you've got a lot of food over here. You don't have a ton of production, but you're okay on production. Let's try and fortify up your production a little bit by chopping and mining. Make peace with America. Siege your cities. I'm okay with this for now. We may not, you know, keep this for long, but it'll help us shore up some resources here. We can maybe look at attacking Rome now, maybe. Again. We need to get up to 65 era score. We're gonna get some of that from Kilwa. Let's put a step well right here. And Washington, you need to be able to grow a little more. We'll just fix up all those things there. All right, so we took 3 American cities in this attack. We've taken 4 Roman cities. We should look at maybe expanding our territory a little bit. Is there a good spot for a city over here. Actually, this is not good, but it's got access to Niter, which we are currently missing. Although if Granada expands there, then we also get that because we're buddies with them. It would be a pretty terrible city if I dropped something down here. What about right in here? Right in here would not be too terrible. I mean, it's nothing amazing, but it's at least livable, you know? So, we could potentially buy one with faith from here for 195 faith, so 2 turns from now we could look at doing that. And I think we have the upgrades so that he can... Here, let's just double check. Yeah, doesn't consume population. That's why I was looking from that specific city. So, we could try to finish Rome off over here. We denounced them, so we do have the ability to declare a war of territorial expansion against them. Let's start moving while we still have a bonus to movement over here. For our boys. Wait, you guys can just warp, so. I know you guys need to heal up, but we can do that when you're dead. No, we can do that in a bit. You can rest when you're dead. Don't die, my friends. We want to keep you around. We want to promote you to higher tiers of units. Make use of all your delicious experience and all of that you've earned along the way. Because you guys have been good to us. No doubt about it. Alright, buddy. Let's upgrade some of these things. And an industrial zone could be a decent idea. What if we ripped up the sheep there and dropped an industrial zone there? That could be a decent spot for it. But we need to make something else in the time being. How about a trader? How about that?
Okay.
Who are you complaining about, Pericles, right now? You're my friend. Oh, speaking of that, let's go ahead and send something for free to our friend over here. Our wannabe friend. She's not quite our friend yet, but, you know, we're working towards it. Let's just give her a gift, since she was only willing to give us trash amounts of golds anyway. We'll just try to give her some amber. Maybe it'll have a preserved mosquito in it. You can get some dinosaur DNA. How about that? That'd be cool, wouldn't it? You never thought of that, did you? Well, I did. Let's improve the crabs over here. Dinosaur DNA. I'm talking about old school Jurassic Park here. None of that new fangled Jurassic World. That was actually pretty entertaining, I thought, but dude, the original Jurassic Park, I feel like it held up real well. Practical effects, they do a lot for a film. That one was strong. All right, friends. Let's get up there. Alright, you just chill. Actually, just go look up here. You can use your noodle. And by noodle, I mean your eyes. Alright, let's put a farm here to make that better. I think if we put another step well over here, We get a little bit of bonus from having that farm around. I'm sorry. Sorry, I'm not sorry, actually.
Every man should
I
make
thought
his
about
son
briefly
learn some
being
useful
sorry there, but I, you know, I'm not. You don't deserve these things from us. I think we're good on great general points right now. We should probably switch to something else. Yeah, let's try to get great merchants. Who are our people right now? That's not the right screen. There we go. Great people. Ooh, the engineer is nice. I like that one. The merchant is a governor. I like that one as well. So I feel like that's an okay thing to have dumped into. Although I would have liked Isaac Newton. If we can afford it. We won't be able to afford it. I was going to say we could try to buy it, but we're too far away from that right now, unfortunately. Not the end of the world, but it is slightly upsetting. I'm crying inside right now. They've wounded me. Alright, let's go ahead and... yeah, let's just chop some forests. Replace them with mines. Do we want this stone down here? I think we should probably just chop it. Here, we wanted to get rid of this, though. Remove the improvement there. Because we're going to drop an industrial zone right here. Charleston, get your walls up first, and then we'll get that monument built. Alright, buddy. What do you see here? You see a Roman city of Aquileia. This is, you know, the 90s hit from, or hit album from Outkast. Aquemini. Wait, what was it? Is that what it was called? Something like that. Dude, I love Outkast. They were great. Saw them live at ACL when they were around. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. Gotta say, pretty good. I enjoyed it a lot. I think they also, was that the year? I think it also had Donald Glover there. I think that was just a good show. So banks would be nice. Here, printing gives us the bonus on everybody of diplomatic visibility. That's not to be slept on. You shouldn't sleep on the printing thing, even though it's mainly there for the cultural stuff. It also gets you that bonus, which, you know, as of this expansion, means that you get some increased attack on your neighbors. So, don't sleep on it. Oh yeah, we wanted to build a... Let's go build a settler here. So we were gonna dump it somewhere in here, I think. We'll figure that out in a second. You're close enough that maybe we should just have you heal up over here, buddy. You guys continue to make your way up here. Alright, nice job. Nice job scouting up here. We are going to fall into a normal age, I think, unless something interesting happens.
Kilwa is one of the most beautifully built cities in the world. The houses there are entirely made of wood, their rooftops out of rope grass, and it rains with great vigor.
I don't think it gives us the 4 points. that we need. But let's go ahead and close this and see. It did! Killwa! You're amazing. I was thinking we were going to be a point off, but I guess it gave us 4 points. Can't complain about that. Dude, I could just drop a city directly on this niter over here. It'd be a terrible, terrible city. But it's possible. The other thing I could do is drop one over here. Which would not be an amazing city or anything like that, but we could then buy these tiles. The problem right now is we don't have access to it. It'll get there eventually, I think. Ah! But I want that resource. But I think we should claim this before somebody kind of takes it from us. Let's go drop it right here. So what do we want now? Spies? Dude, we could, since we're actually trying to be buddies, we could go out on a limb here and go with the old foreign ministry. This is not something I normally do, guys. I don't think this is a very strong one, but we're trying to be suzerain of everything. We're trying to make use of them. Let's go, let's continue along that mindset. Let's get the foreign ministry here. What do you guys think? Is that a stupid play by me? It might be. But thematically, it's what we're going for, so I don't think it's that bad of a decision when you look at it through that lens. You know what I'm saying? Through the eyes of an angel. Or whatever this song is. Oh. If you want to be sad, just play that commercial. I don't want to be sad. Please don't play that commercial. Is this owned by us or is this owned by Patna? It's owned by us, so let's go ahead and shop it. Alright, we're going to need to get some more amenities. Let's get your water mill. It's a decent thing to have. Alright, build your arena, and then maybe we'll look at constructing that there Coliseum thing. That there Coliseum. Kind of a big deal. Alright, buddy. Let's make knights. We talked about this before, that we needed to start producing some modern stuff here. I've ruined all of our jungles except for in Rome. So Rome could maybe build the Chichen Itza. But it's still only 4 tiles, plus 2 culture, plus 1 production wall. Must be built on it. So you could potentially steal this from Kume. These are all owned by Rome. So you could have plus 10 culture and some decent yields. Hold on, let's go back here and take a look at that. 40 turns approximately is not that great, but we could improve that with some extra production. You know what? I say go for it. We were gonna look at having the Roman Colosseum to go with tradition. Preslov, welcome to our team, my friend. Three and 3 at Patna. That's not a bad deal right there. Now let's send you over here. We're just having our great generals scout the land here. We probably should send somebody out here to scout our buddy's territory. Seems like a decent idea for the near future. Getting some knowledge of this terrain over here. And we could probably just get open borders with him and see what's what. You know how it is. So this thing will fall like absolute trash. I don't know. Will fall like a house of cards. Checkmate. We should have no problem, especially with our, you know, we've got generals, we've got the territorial expansion, and so going in there and wiping them out at this point will reward us with 5 era score, which will matter shortly. Won't matter this turn, but it will matter in the near future. Calcutta, how's your housing? You're up to 12. So we don't necessarily need to build a stepwell right here. We could build one right here. And then build like a farm right there. You should probably... Let's get a university. We're still struggling to keep up with our boy. Swolgamesh out there is making us look quite bad. And I did I count this? I didn't count this, I don't think. The amber is also on a jungle tile for purposes of our Chichen Itza. Can we purchase a trader for them? We can. That'll make it a little easier on them over here. Let's go ahead and upgrade some of these things for them. We'll put in a lumber mill, we'll chop this and put in a mine. Oh yeah, we needed to chop that. That's right. Don't let me forget. Alright, well you can just chill right here for now. Actually, this is the one that gives us the most advantage over here, I think. Because this guy is too advanced for our swordsmen and stuff like that, I think. Alright, so we lost our triple bonuses here. England's in a golden age. We're in a golden age. Everybody else is normal or worse. So being able to purchase things with faith is amazing. And I think that wins the day here. Although reform the coinage can get us a lot of money, potentially. Although we don't have a whole lot of trading routes right now. So I think we're going to stick with Monumentality. Monumentality is a good one. 200 gold and an envoy. Okay. So now we have 2 envoys. Okay, let's bump Mohenjo-Daro up to 3 here. Wait, who's right here? Is this America? No, this is not America. This is... Oh, Greece. That's right. Pericles. I forgot. Alright, let's get you guys up here. Get you moving. Get you... into position. Ostia, have a little bit of growth, my friend. Okay, so you... Oh wait, we wanted to improve this, right? And then we wanted to improve these. Let's go take a peek up here. Sneak peek. Okay, you go to... I assume this is our highest production assistant here. But Mohenjo-Daro gets us an envoy. But we want to try to make this thing build a little faster. That was our goal in placing it there. Okay, so this thing is 3 food. It only gets 1 farm bonus? Okay. I wasn't sure if multiple farms would help it out more. But that showed me. You don't need multiple farms around it. You just need to have 1 adjacent farm. That's good to know. You know, changes the strategy of how you place things a little bit. Alright, buddy. You, unfortunately, can't make any progress moving forward now. Well, you can go over here. Moving on up, moving on up. Here we go. Get some production down here like we were talking about. Exactly as we were talking about earlier. Elephant noises are entertaining, man. I like them. Alright, so Ravenna is here. So do we have the opportunity? We do. This is within 10 tiles, barely, I guess. Ravenna up here. And then this is Greece again. This is the like northern section of Greece's territory. So maybe that means we go after our homeboy Greece next. Which I'm trying to be friends with him, but you know, we're running out of nearby targets of an enemy persuasion here. You're not. Why aren't you liking me? I really feel. So, I think we boosted our trade relations here, and then our warmongering has probably gone up even more. She's just never gonna like us. We're trying, though. Will she ever notice us in our affection? We just wanna...
In diplomacy, there are 2 kinds of problems, small ones and large ones.
But she's stubborn. She doesn't make friends with anyone. She's turned her back on the world, and the world... She thinks it turned its back on her, but here we are, reaching out to her, trying to be friends. Oh, alliances. Deadly alliances. When do we learn how to do alliances? Because we should probably get alliances going at some point. Oh, we have it available to us, so we could look at... Let's see where they are right now. He's up to 182. He's a genius. So Greece is our major cultural threat. Swolgamesh continues to be our science threat. But I kind of am like... I'm thinking about making an alliance with Swolgamesh. So he's friends... or friendly with everybody. She's friendly with him now. She's changed her ways. No, wait. He likes... Okay. I didn't realize that there was a difference. Does this mean that he's unfriendly towards her, or she... This is weird to me. He's friends with these people. Or friendly with them. But they have a different perspective on him. And I didn't really think about that. But let's send an embassy over here to our buddy. And we should send an embassy to you as well. And then perhaps we should make an alliance with our friend Swolgamesh here. Can we have a research alliance here? I know I'm just making things potentially. Wait, how does this work? Hold on, let's look at alliances once more. +2 signs from trade routes to your ally. +1 signs from trade routes from your ally. So we get more science for sending things over to him. And then anything he sends to us. Here, let's do that. I think this makes... So for every 1 we send, we're boosting his science by 1. Which his science is already high. So this seems like a mistake. Let's go instead for him with a cultural alliance. I don't want to be too stupid in this whole thing. Will you, perhaps sweeten the deal? No? Alright, let's just do straight up cultural alliance here. We are allied in a cultural styling over here. So now I want to trade with you. If we can probably reach a trade route to you from here. Either way, we need to like up their production game. So it's not a bad thing. Alright, so I feel like we probably should just declare war on them of a territorial expansion soon. Of that variety. Like next turn, maybe. Let's move you. And... Oh! Niter! It actually became available to us. We actually expanded out to it, which is nice. I was wondering if that was going to happen anytime soon. I thought it would take a while. I'm a fan. So this is their capital over here. Capital is quite close to us, which is nice. Haikume. Build a quadrireme because I believe we still get a benefit from that. Yeah, train a quadrireme. Send a trade route. Yeah, we need to remember to do that. Okay, buddy. Buddy who is not my buddy. Alright, we've declared war on Rome. But that's gonna wrap this one up, I think, guys. Let's take a look at our score here. We're actually in 2nd place in the score now. Unmet player is in 3rd place. And in 7th place. They occupy both 3rd and 7th. Like Schrodinger's player. So Gilgamesh has met everybody and he is making tourists. Pericles is making tourists and he doesn't need a whole lot of tourists to do things. Luckily, I think we can go crush Athens. Like, we'll try to befriend Mohenjo-Daro so we can get through their territory. We need to send them a trade route and then send them some stuff as well. But we declared the war. We will continue it next time, guys. Like the video if you're enjoying it. Subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more, and I'll catch you guys next time. Later!